The first code that I want to look at is code number 6. In order to know what code we're looking at, look at the bottom of the page in your budget, and you're going to want to flip or scroll until you find code number 6. This is the general fund. What you want to look at is, did your district start each year, and you remember what I said earlier, the first 2 columns are actual amounts, the third column is the budget amount. Did each year start with a 0 cash balance in the general fund? The other thing that you'll want to look at is down toward the bottom of the page, what are the total resources available to the district to spend on educational services for the students? And again, if you remember earlier, we talked about the pots of money. The general fund, the local option budget, those are areas, those are the resources that come in that are provided. What has happened to the amount of those resources over the 3 years in the budget? Have they gone up? Have they gone down? Have they stayed pretty much the same? Those are things that you want to familiarize yourself with. And what are your total expenditures? Is there more money available, but they're not spending it all? And if so, that's something that as we go through this, we'll want to talk about and look at in order for you to understand where money may be available that can benefit our members. We're still talking about code number 6, so you should still be on that page. So what do you need to look at on this code? Are there line items that have large swings in amounts from year to year? So you look at that code and determine, did they allocate, $1,000 in one line one year, $1,500 in one line another year, and now all of a sudden it's jumped to $50,000. Those are wide variances and things that you want to keep an eye out for, because those are questions you're going to want to ask at the bargaining table. Why did these things change so drastically? The second thing you want to look at is the transfers on the last page of general expenditures. For example, are they adding money to capital outlay each year? And if they are they spending it, or is it just stockpiling in that particular line item? Are they adding money to the contingency reserve each year, their rainy day fund? Where are they transferring money? And do those funds have a large cash balance at the end of each year? The reason I ask that question is, if they're transferring money and those continue to have large cash balances, is it possible that they don't necessarily need to transfer quite as much money, and that money could maybe be used for increases in salary or other things that our members are looking for?